Hello and welcome back. So, I'm gonna do something ill-advised. You should auto-resolve this if you have no food, because this leadership modifier is gonna be an absolute pain in the ass. However, we make videos for entertainment purposes, so screw it. We're gonna assault the turtle date. We have no summons, we have no magic, so that's really gonna help my two wizards. But we do have the Doom Mortar. Going to be amazing. We did previously assault the units, which seems to have screwed up some of the cavalry, which technically is probably his best bet, right? Because the infantry we can shred. It's the cavalry that can be really annoying for us. So I'm going to stop yammering, and we're going to get into this, and hopefully I don't torpedo this campaign. Alright, so this is what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and hammer down the doors, 2 doors section. We'll do some shooting here and then, maybe take the wall. These towers, fortunately for us, are the baby towers. They won't be too much of a problem. And like I said, we have the Doom Mortar, so that should do us some really, really good damage. So now that all that is said, let's try and win this with the real leadership. The mortar shot's going off. We should probably be very careful with the mortars because they can do some serious friendly fire. But as we surge into the gates, everything looks well. Still slightly skeptical. But this is going well so far. Honestly, if he's going to let us just annihilate his units on the walls, that's going to work super good for us. I really want to get the mortars into a blob and not just fire at anything. If he's going to concede the walls because we're shooting him too much, that's great for us. Which he has done now. That sounded like a spell go off, but I don't really see much damage being done to me, so that's great. Let's try and get them faster. Much better than this gate. Part of me wants to take the wall because he has so many cavalry units, but another part of me is like, nah, that's not where the fight's going. The fight will be won in the standard way. On. Hello, Mortar. Okay, and the rest of you guys probably want to blow up back here. We need a blob of doom. I keep hearing the sound of a spell going off, but I'm not really seeing any significant damage. Okay, well so far the battle is going great. Okay, the Lord coming in could be a bit of an issue. Ooh. We're actually doing really good here. Let's pop this. Let's not hang around to use the villagers. Let's give him a volley. Fire! There it comes. Are we through the other gate? Yes, we are. Okay, let's get in here. And what are these guys doing? They're going upstairs? Yeah, they're going upstairs. Okay, how are we doing, dude? We're doing pretty good. Yeah, maybe you should just tune it, whatever. You should probably get after this guy who's trying to be really annoying. Thinks he's being clever. Why you guys are all fighting in here? What happened that drove you out there? Okay, well the Deathmaster's doing just fine. I hear it again. Like, what is that? tune thing. Is it just slash shields going up and down? Like, you know what that sound is? Let me know in the comments if you do, because I don't know what the sound. Oh, there it is again. Zoom, zoom, but I don't see anything. I don't see, well, you've got quite a lot of damage you've taken. No, let's not fight too many balls. Look to have stopped already, so that's good. Alright, but we probably do want to get some volleys in here, because this is going to be a bit of a mess. What is even happening over here? We're holding against a lot of troops, okay? That's fine. That's fine. That blob there would be a nice target for the mortars, but... Okay, let's try and get the Death Master into his lord. In fact, if we can get all the characters into his lord, that'd be great. Oh, maybe you came back. Yeah, you've got to run back to do casting of this. Okay. I was misinterpreting where that was going. How are we doing over here? You guys are already like bosses, like... These guys are so severely underrepresented. Yeah. They really just are a solid unit. Okay, it looks like we're going to lose one unit, because it kind of got stuck in the melee of all this stuff. We can't have the Death Master tanking much more damage, unfortunately. But this looks like it's going to be a solid win for us. And we're probably going to have to pull the Death Master out of there, because it's a bit of a beating. But, they've all broken. Really, it's down here where we need a bit of assistance. So I'm going to bring the mortars over, and we'll volley into this big blob area. Probably not be so great. Yeah, some stuff. And let's not let this guy get away. Let's zap him in the face with a spell. He was supposed to kill him. There we go. Thank you, chaps. Very good. Into those guys. And I think a couple of these guys can come in to secure the capture point while the heroes meet up here. Alright, how are we doing over here? They're actually starting to do some serious damage to us, but we've actually managed to break one unit of the units now. The problem is now it's a bit mess, so we might incur some friendly fire here, but it is the Skaven way of life. Also, my mic should be fixed now, permanently. I think I actually figured out what was up. That's great. Oh no, the friendly fire there. You could see the damage I did to myself, but you could also see the damage I did to them. That was kind of epic. Okay, Death Master, you've really had your keep. You've killed nearly 220 dudes. You need to just chill. There are other soldiers for this. And we can use these two heroes to keep tanking. How is Squad 6 doing? Are there any survivors? We're kind of rallying. Let's give them another volley. Still alive! Fire again! Good sir! We'll hit our own men, but we'll hit the enemy too. Okay, great. I'm gonna broken anyways. We can go ham now, as it were. You guys have kind of just fleet everywhere. The main thing is you fogged up a whole bunch of his troops, which has enabled us to get into the city. Won't run too fast. God damn it. Nearly. Okay, the heroes have done a fantastic job tanking. And honestly, I'm surprised that the kit's holding so well. I mean, The numbers shouldn't be a -5. I'm a little confused by the definition there on the tooltip. Make it rain! Make it rain! Come on, come on. Nice. Alright, let's not waste his ammo needlessly. Some javelins coming forward, but they ain't got no. He has a lot of units breaking. Guess we should push into the city. I'm just a little concerned about being flanked by you. Where are you? Okay, you're not going back. You definitely had too much. Right, let's get you guys in here. And let's get everyone in here because it looks like he's going to try and ignite the top. Kind of obvious. Yeah, he's very much trying to get us here, isn't he? But I think we'll be fine. I think the Deathmaster's fine, even though he has very, very low life. Still a very competent melee combatant. Let's speed. These guys should break. There we go. And anyone running down here should probably break too. I mean, we can beat both of them. There's no need now, really, but we can poke them a bit. Poke him, poke him. Alright, so if we let all these units flee off the field, that's definitely going to reduce his balance of power. Go on, charge me. Or, just, you know, end the entire battle like that. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. We lost a unit. It probably will survive, all things considered. Let's just let him have a quick volley. Little lads blow off some steam. They took a bit of damage. Yeah, and that went really well, really. Considering the situation. If this was a higher tier garrison, those towers would have been a nightmare. And I would have regret every decision I made. We might have lost one unit. Close would definitely be one way to put it. But 3k and 20 food is a nice step in the right direction. But we're gonna occupy this for the replenishment, mainly because we plan to sell this and we don't really have the movement to actually get anywhere else, I believe. Okay. Now if we can sell this to someone in exchange for peace, we can get out of this, like, sanity, because she's just going to carry on bringing armies again. The unfortunate thing is Cathay can field really cheap troops or really expensive troops, but she can really bring whatever she feels like at the time, which is not good. It makes Cathay quite versatile as a faction. So the question is, who's going to give me the most for the death
by meeting me. Surely you understand this.
Not you.
I have foreseen your request already. It is
Doesn't even want the turtle gate. Interesting. I mean, he will betray me. But it'll buy us a reprieve if we get a non-aggression pact. Or how about join war against them? I don't want to do that. They're willing to try and screw me, but they're not willing to help me fight Cathay. Alright. Know your place, village. Silly man thing. Alright, well actually this could work in his favour because we can put this into food production and that way it'll actually be a net positive owning that singular territory. Just like this will break even when we get that to tier 4. We gotta get that. I'm slightly happy with that development. Kinda is already good. He doesn't really need those kind of things. I guess that'll be if we'll do it after the red line because first we're gonna buff up his autonomous. Is there anything else that complements Guterunus? No. Okay, so we'll have to think about that because when we reach peak performance, it'll just be Guterunus. Actually, like when we reach this guy, will we still want this? What standard die do? Oh yeah, we'll still want this. Standard die is amazing.
Yes.
Kinda got this guy's optional sorted out. Speed is kind of irrelevant. It's pretty fast as escaping anyway. So we'll get this maxed out, which is really good for assassinating single entities.
Night Lord.
And you, my friend, still did well. Let's work on that ammo situation. One to be afraid of. Okay, so now we only have one enemy. Good. That means we can just focus. We've already got an army here. We have 29k. The question is, do we like build another army? Plunge ourselves into the miners. But in doing so, we can probably sweep straight into Cathay and kick their ass. That's good. I don't think we can turn this one. The cost of these armies is
Goodness, dead, yes.
expensive is the word. Okay, which of these units is actually the cheaper? I mean, I guess since this is an auxiliary army, we'll load up on cheap just to start with. We can have a wave of them and then we can have decent troops. There's no guarantee Cathay is bringing good armies to that is the thing with Cathay. They'll have all manner of different.
I serve only the dragon.
We have a look if we're close. Sometimes you can get information on their army. Oh, perfect. That's a lot of heroes. So he's pretty good, but he's not got great life. You two just amplify magic. You've not that. You've got that, which is pretty annoying. Searing Doom can be quite good. Also, feel free to scold me, chat, when I name things or say things wrong, because I need to get myself out of the habit because of the tutorial videos. I want them to be factually accurate so that people aren't confused. Like, Crane Gunners, how dare you steal the idea for Giselles? How dare you? Don't think I've fought a wardroom before. It must have been part of the last DLC. Been a while since I've actually fought Cathay. Expert charge defense area plus armor. Okay, good job. We're not going to be charging, just shooting you in the face. Alright, so it's like Harlequin unit, kind of, and then cannons. But it's a relatively balanced army. There is no front line though. There is a couple of units and some flyers. Okay, I'm not so scared of that. I think even a chaff stack's going to be alright, but for leadership 23, we really need to fix that.
Lord of the Assassination.
Yeah, 40 to 50 seemed to work really, really well. I was surprised how well.
Blades, yes.
We weren't going to build them until we were ready.
Master of poisons, yes.
And as much as this guy is a massive douche, it's not actually threatening me right now. We'll see. Now that we've got 2 armies going, we've got rid of 1 enemy. Maybe we could help this guy. But we need to have eyes on Nikari at all times.
Many kills today.
And we need to be very careful that someone doesn't decide to come up here, because last time I played this campaign, this city got besieged more times than I could count. It was insane. I know it has diamonds, but dude. Okay, are they gonna try and come for the wall? 3 armies, oof. That's what I mean. They're just gonna keep spamming them out. Oh no, what are you doing? Get out of range. Yeah, he's going south, but they've got armies there. Yeah, if you guys are both gonna go south, that's fine. If he leaves a large army near us and we get the chance to assassinate it, we have to take that opportunity. That's the thing. We can't let this guy keep running his ally down. Like, I know they tweaked anti-player bias, but they didn't tweak enough. This is silly. Like, 2 factions that are clandestine to hate each other should not unite against me. It should not be a thing. Okay, he's left 1 army here that is recruiting. We could smash it.
Poison shadow, yes.
It reckons it's kinda in our favour. And he has a hero and a fully kitted outlord. Bruh. You guys can't sort this out soon.
Call me Lord Velhart. I am much more than a mere captain.
Lord Valhart, me. I give him targets. Oh, I can accept allied missions. She's gonna come at me anyway. If we get enough points that we can actually borrow an army off him, like, what is his current allied situation? We're at 40 points already, it's only 1032. That's pretty decent. But do we join this war?
Sick, bring pain.
He should not be able to escape. I guess we do, right?
I am much more than a mere captain.
I want your money.
With no mercy.
I don't want your legions. I'm gonna clear up your problem. Alright, chat. So, I hope you enjoyed that battle at the Turtle Gate. Next, we will be fighting Mengalox. I think that's pronounced. Because men are a completely different thing when it comes to pronunciations. But yes, like I said, all feedback, suggestions, ideas welcome. Thank you very much for watching the series. This last month has actually been kind of amazing, the support I've had from everyone. So I really do appreciate your continued support. And if you want to go that extra mile, you can become a channel member for as little as 1 GDP, which is the British currency, a month. And really, you can't really get much more than that. And that's about as cheap as I can make it. So, I wish you good fortune all your wars to come, and I'll see you in the next one.